What's going on, everyone? My name is Goochimus, and we're just going to continue right along with more Phoenix Wright. Let's go. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get, and yeah, indeed it did. Probably took this video a while to get, I don't know. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Oh god, that made him all nervous. The witness has already answered that question. Don't bring it up again, please. That defendant is the culprit. Goddamn. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record and not even thinking about it ever again. How can I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Okay. Hold it! Immediately? As in, like... As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... That's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that in your pitiful school? Why is he so obsessed with schools? You think you can learn... You think people learn about how to call police in college? Seriously. Hey Nick, I think you should look at the court record for a sec. Huh? Alright, let's look at the court record. So he said he called immediately, right? And there's a picture here. Right? And it shows the time is 7. I think that may be what they're getting at. Maybe what she's getting at. Business card, names list. The time of death was 6:28. Why is that so precise still? Must have been 6:45 when I made the call. Press him on this as well. How do you know what time it was? Detective told me, you know the one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, come on, pal. I graduated from pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. Doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. Okay, hold it. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't that many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. Certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out here. This sounds like going to be a time thing. Okay, after that I immediately called the police station to report the crime. 6:45 when you made the call. Okay. The time of death was 6:28. Very precise time of death. So, I think that's where we're gonna... Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this piece of paper I have in my hand? The victim's autopsy report. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you called the police, it was already 6:45. Ooh, got him. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr. I would like to know what you were doing as well. Witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. "15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Come on, dude." Mr. Wellington. Yes? Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes, you fool? You go, boy. Answer the question. Telephone, or I mean... Spit it out, boy. I was searching for a phone booth. No, you were not. There was a phone booth right there. Phone booth. I mean, you don't have a cell phone. You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Masharoka doll? I think that's one of those Russian dolls. Must think you are really something special. Witness. Lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. Lose your glasses and your cell phone? God, what don't you lose, you fool? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? You saying that first-rate people aren't never allowed to lose their things? You ever heard that? Okay. Enough. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? Holy shit, Nick, we got him. I mean, this phone Maggie found. There's no way. Of course. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Now we just back off and do nothing, right? No, I'm just kidding. Question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. Yeah, he looked the same. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in the call was caused by his search for a phone booth. It's bullshit because there's a phone booth in the picture next to his dead body. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. You have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any fucking sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone because one the picture that we've seen 5 times. How dare you? Don't make me go on a rant again, boy. You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have some sort of proof, don't you? Of course. Of course. Can I show him now? Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present the proof your witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Blah. Peace. Present. There we go. Quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. If you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Seriously, it's right there, guys. Blind as fuck. No, it's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Ah! Order, order. How dare you object again? What does this reporting on the crime a little late prove for the defense? Means he lied. We just can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes, dude. Come on. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Come on, dude. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, a witness? Aye. And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. We got him. Now nail him to the fucking wall. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. That's really dumb. Because I think they were going to just give it to him. But Maggie said she was going to return it to him. Oh, yeah, right there. There's no reason to kill him for it. He was just dumb. He was being dumb as fuck. On top of that, we still found the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. He was looking to murder. Was he? He was looking for blood. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing 15 minutes? I'll just say I have an idea. Only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. I know, right? Goddamn. Okay, please present one piece. Answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? He was looking for his cell phone. No. I mean, honestly, I would have just said I was in shock, and then I noticed my phone was gone. But he was breaking his neck. He was killing him. What was he doing for those 15 minutes? He was looking for his glasses. Maybe was looking for his glasses. Either that, he was right at Maggie. He had ran Maggie in the dirt, right? Perhaps? Nope. That wasn't it. I just got penalized. Okay. Probably looking for his glasses. Virtuoso is still looking for the right college. You just can't figure it out. He should have been graduated for 4 years by now. And it's probably around the time I started college, though. 22-ish. Alright. He was looking for his glasses. Mr. Wellington! What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Are these are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find? Ah! I just admitted to it. Oh, shit. I believe the court has heard what you all just... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. These glasses are, in fact, yours. What does that mean? I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. Those glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order, order! Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer here is quite clear, don't you? As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. So that is why it took him, 15 minutes to make that call. Dun dun dun. Mr. Wright, you're blowing my fucking mind right now. Are you dicting? Dicting? Is that word? I don't know that word. Dicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Also, he hit me over the head with a fucking fire hydrant. It was no bueno. Taco. Oh god. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out that this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Good job. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Are you getting these references? I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. This is so exciting watching you work again. You've been so fucking lazy, sitting on the couch all day. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Oh god, things are getting serious. Order, order! How dare you object me? Your Honor, the defense... Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Not any solid ground to stand on. He accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. It's third-rate fraud. In that case, why don't we take a look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer. Why don't you just try and just prove yourself innocent, that we just have circumstantial evidence or whatever? Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, we already talked about that. Well, we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. Yeah. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's... I'm just like losing the accents here. The real victim used the victim's right hand to write her name in the ground. But... Wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? What? Not really. Otherwise, how would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, I didn't think of that either. Anyway, this creep could have known about Maggie's name beforehand. Well, there had to have been a way, otherwise I'm barking up the wrong tree here completely. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now the defendant please present its case. How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Oh god, we're just going in. We're just going in. A list of con artists and their phone numbers, or just the con artists. My business card. Present from Maggie. Custom made. Check this. I'm not saying anything groundbreaking there. Just hold on a sec, Judge. I'm looking into things. But no, man, shit. This is kind of toughy. Kind of toughy. You in uniform that night, Maggie? Dating, it's point across. I don't remember who she is, but I get the feeling I know her. Maya. Know her. Oh, Maya. Let's try and present the names list. This is how. I'm supposed to take this as evidence that the defense doesn't know what's going on. Huh? Oh, what? What's happening? Aren't you a little old to be laughing like a 5-year-old? Take some responsibility. Oh god, okay. Defense will receive a penalty. Okay, I actually thought I had it. Please think carefully before presenting your case again. Yes, Your Honor. Now, how could the defense have known the witness have known the defendant's name? Cell phone. I show him the cell phone then. Mr. Wellington, you don't have your cell phone on. You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? By you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Get this shit out of here. Your weak bullshit. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? You think there is a relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. The day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost cell phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Shit. Yes, she did. Beep. Hello? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't get your name. Call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. Yeah. You made one fatal mistake, you simpleton. You fool. Fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie. The name written on the ground was Maggie. I still don't know if those are actually pronounced different. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Is this a Japanese game? That's probably one. Ah! Order. Your Honor, witness has no motive. Your point is... Very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... I mean, you're just kind of bullshitting right now, aren't you? Totally. Now then, please present this court proof that the witness had a motive. The names list. That has to be it, right? Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What's this? A list? Phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone of the pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. We have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. What do you think I am, dumb? This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. Ooh, fucking con artists. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse crime than murder. You're just one of those people. Oh gosh, shut up, dude. Okay. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. Same, Phoenix. All I want is for you to tell us about what this list is about. Or whatever. You think any of you, know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't it obvious? The witness is a member. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. Oh no! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill. No, this is too much. It does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. Oh, God. Ugh, maybe need a nap after this episode. Goddamn. That police officer. Oh, God, he's starting to trip out. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few moments ago. Please, let's think about the context of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. This yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give you this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? That is a valid point. It does make sense, actually. Maybe we should think outside the box. Yeah, think like that. Let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something he didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what is this something that didn't agree with the witness? And we're going to find out what that something is on the next episode of Phoenix Wright. man, I love this game. Just totally digging it. So yeah, give us a like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful jazz, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.